When you're adding content to your formative, it should be noted that there are certain settings and options for each question type. So if you look at this multiple choice question here, right in this little box is where I could set my point value. So I can change that to whatever I want for this specific question. I also have options here where I could generate a similar question. I can change the question type, duplicate it, move it, delete it. So this first option to generate a similar question, we'll use AI and reference the question that you have to generate something similar. So I'm going to click on this here, and I've already filled this out, but I can change the type of question. I can add a prompt to add a little bit more context to the question that I want generated. I can set the grade, the subject, the difficulty. I can search for a standards-based question. And I also can tell it how many questions to generate. So if I want 4 questions, I can have it generate 4 different ones for me. So this question here is one that was generated. If I like this question, I can simply click add. And now this question has been added right to my formative. Some other options. If I want to change this question type, rather than deleting it, I can click change question type, and then I can change it to a different question. If I want to duplicate it, and I may duplicate it for a reason that maybe this question uses the same exact language, but there's one small difference. All right, so if I hit duplicate here, here's my question. I can change this now and just say the memory of a computer is called, and I can use my same exact options. If I want to move the question, I can click on it, and now I can tell it as I scroll down where I want to move this question to. So if I click here, now my question has been moved, and then I can also delete it. You'll also notice that in this same question, I can generate a hint. I can do that by typing it in myself, or I can let the AI generate it for me. If I want to link it to a standard, I can click in this box and search for my standard to link it. And then if I click settings, I have more options. Any one of these options that I want, I can toggle on. If this is a test, you may want to set all your questions to required. Now I'm going to go to a different question type. This is a free response. It's important that you check all the settings because if you note, this has different settings. For this specific question, I am looking for case when the student types in the correct answer. So I can go ahead and check off case sensitive and then mark it required. If you want to add another question to your formative, you can scroll down to the last item and simply press the plus button. And these are all of your options to add questions. Similarly, you can click on the library and you can search for questions that other people have created.